Right. Okay, so this is just a walkthrough about my project. And I'm going to be showing you how I did everything and how I basically coded everything. So first things first, I did say that I was going to mention myself in my project because obviously we don't know who CTR Productions are, but obviously I'm going to be mentioning my name. So I'm going to be by Ezone and Jody, which is my just my name basically. So people can see that I was the one who made this game. So first things first is I just over here is just the introduction and the subtitles and headings of the game. Dirty Down's no comma, and this is just the image which I made by myself, which basically just shows a cowboy's head. It basically just shows users and it gives users that type of entitlement that they're actually playing a game. So obviously here it just shows users, it kind of pressures the users, it challenges the users to decide whether or not they want to play. Then obviously here, this is over here. So this input basically asks the user whether or not they want to play or not. If they say no, then obviously the input will send them to a command saying print, alright, maybe next time. If they do want to play, they will commence to the main menu, which the main menu over here is a function which will send them to their verification stage where they will be asked a few questions whether or not they are eligible to play the game or continue forward. Then else, if they answer anything which is an invalid input from yes or no, they will be sent and they will be asked this question again. Do you want to play? You must pick between either yes or no, which is over here. If they say yes, then they'll be sent to main menu. If they say no, then they will also be sent to an Excel where they'll be like, alright, maybe next time you can play this game. Else, they'll be sent to main menu as well because they've had 2 times to answer whether or not they want to play, and if they still decide to type an invalid input, I'm going to take that as they want to play. So next, I'm going to go into the main menu stage, which is over here. So the main menu stage is where the users will go through the verification stage of wanting to play or not, and basically they'll be asked a few questions. They'll be asked the age, which is the input here. I made sure that the input and the variables are appropriate to the question being asked. So obviously, if they say yes, then they'll be sent to another question which will be inputted there. Then obviously, I wrote over here if they said that they're not part of the age, if they said that they're not part of the gender required, then they'll be given a command saying that sorry, you can't play this game. Else, they will be sent and told to type an input which is valid to the input which has been provided by the developer, which is me, and they will be asked to type it again and sent back to main menu, which is the function which holds the verification stage. So obviously here, obviously they'll ask another question about gender. Say yes, they'll be commenced to the next one. If not, they'll be asked to leave. If they answer something else, then they'll be asked to answer a question again. So after they've said yes to the gender, they said yes to their age, they'll be sent to make a registration where they'll be asked to enter their username. If they enter the username, users are able to type in whatever username they want to type in. Then after that they'll be asked to give a password. Obviously I made sure that there's high authentication in this password as well. Obviously it's still a game, still important, so I made sure to research how to hide my password, to hide password for the user. And when I type I typed enter user, I typed enter password for the user, so the user will type in the password. They will not see the password. However, as soon as they press enter, it will show that login successfully, authentication accepted. So obviously I've explained here in this part where the reason why their password may have been hidden to ensure authentication and security. After I've established that, I will tell them to now commence the game, where they will type anything, just type start the game, just anything to just show that they're activated, show that they're ready to start. Then obviously this part here will send them to let's begin, shall we, and this will send them to the introduction, which is another function in this game as well, which is defined. Obviously, to type anything else, obviously, because there's more than one, there's more than one there's multiple things that users can say. So even if they say start or not, they will be still sent to the same position where somebody who typed something else would have been. So yeah, this is just the start to the game and the introduction. I will be showing you guys how the game starts and how everything goes after. Stay tuned.